Hello everyone, welcome back to an in-depth playthrough of Pathways into Darkness. Today we'll be playing Never Stop Firing. To start things off, we'll talk a little bit about the map, and then we'll talk a little bit about monster spawn rules and monster waking rules, and then we'll play the mission. In the Mac version of the game, if you click on the About Pathways option, you will find that one of the alpha victims is Greg Never Stop Firing Kirkpatrick. Greg assisted Bungie with Marathon. This level is called Never Stop Firing, but really you shouldn't be firing at all, and you should be using your knife for basically the entire level. In the last mission on the ground floor, we ended our save at this top right save room. If we take this ladder up, we will end up to the level we'll be playing today called Never Stop Firing at an elevation of 2.7 meters. Headless can spawn on this level at a rate of 3, and we'll talk about what that means in a little bit. As soon as we get up this ladder, there'll be a save room, and we'll have 3 different routes we can take. The middle route will take us up through this passageway to an item, which is the item we are going up to this level to take. You can see that there's nowhere else to exit this level other than back down to the ground floor. And we're going up this way for the specific reason of getting this item that we will talk about more. But basically, in order to get this door to open, you'll have to take the right path and the left path. Each of these paths leads around all the way to these chains. Same thing with the left path. Now, these center doors will open once you are on the outside path. So this door opens from the left, and this door opens from the right. These 2 doors will open from the top. So basically, as you get farther, they'll open up and give you a shortcut back. So what we're going to do is we're going to come up and we're going to kill these 2 guys. Then we're going to go down the right path, come back down, clear the center, then we'll go back around and clear the left, and then come back and grab this item. And we'll talk more about that as we play through. A quote from the manual is, "Many doors will open when you walk up to them. Some doors require you to do something special before they will open. Open Saskatchewan, open Sarsaparilla, open Sarasota." This phrase is actually from a cartoon.
Open sarsaparilla, open Saskatchewan, open septuagenarian. Open saddle soap. Open sesame.
Now let's talk about monster spawn rules. Each mission can have 3 different types of monsters, and each monster has a different spawn rate associated with it. The game was not set up to allow more than 3 different monster types on a single map. On my annotated map poster, I give the spawn rate of each of the monsters on that map. Each time you move a sector in the game, there will be a chance that a monster will spawn. Monsters spawn at the edge of your light source, so that's 7 sectors away for the infrared goggles, which we'll get later, 5 for the flashlight, and 3 for neither. The exception is that monsters will only spawn away 2 sectors on 2 maps in the game. Those are the Labyrinth and Okay Who Else Wants Some, and we'll play those missions later. So if I understand the game right, every time you move 1 sector, the game has a chance out of 255 of spawning a monster. And that chance is based on the number that I put on the map. So if it's 3, it's 3 out of 255 chance that a monster will spawn every time you move a sector. This information was revealed by Ron Hunsinger in the forums on PID.bungie.org. Thanks for your help. Also thanks to Hippie Man, who worked on the Mac OS X version, for helping me with some of this information also. Next, let's talk about monster waking up rules. Basically, all monsters in the game will start asleep when you enter a mission. And by sleep, what I mean is that they don't have any AI activated yet, so they don't move or attack, they're just waiting for you to come near them. If you shoot a sleeping monster, The bullets will actually go straight through the sleeping monster. Here are the monster wake up rules. The first rule is if you are looking at it or see some part of the sector that it's in. That distance is 7 sectors for the infrared goggles, 5 for the flashlight, and 3 for neither. This is actually just outside of your visible range. If you get within 2 sectors of it, whether you can see it or not, it will also wake up. If a monster wakes up, it will also wake up any monster that is within 2.5 sectors of it. If a monster just spawned, it will also wake up. Monsters will spawn in awake. If a monster was in 8 sectors of you when you blow the alien pipes, it will also wake up. You will get the alien pipes later in the game. If a monster is within 8 sectors of you when you try to rest, you'll wake up with it attacking you. A monster goes back to sleep if there are more than 12 nearer monsters awake. Farthest monster will go asleep. But basically, you can't get more than 12 monsters awake at once. With that 12 monster count, a monster is considered to be awake until its death animation is over. There are a couple monsters called flying reptiles and rats that we will encounter later that are not part of this count. A monster will go back to sleep if you are more than 8 sectors away from it. It will also go to sleep if the AI can't figure out how to get to you. For example, you woke up the monster through a wall, and the AI can't figure out how to get around that wall. If you leave the level, the monster will also go back to sleep. Alright everyone, we're back. We're ready to go up to the next floor. We're just at the top right of ground floor, ready to go to never stop firing. As soon as we go up, these 2 monsters back here activate, so we want to go kill them real quick. They're gonna get some hits on us, you know, when we're close. It's not a big deal. This guy, we got him, his attraction too. Shouldn't be any monsters coming from back there, but I don't know. Now that I look, they might come. Usually you try to dodge them from far away. Like kind of back up. Sometimes if I'm close enough, I just attack him and hope I stun him. Dodge, close in, kill. I try to like block the one guy with the other one because they don't really tend to like to shoot when they got one of their friends in front of them. Although sometimes they'll attack each other. Wait for him to attack again. Going for the kill. Some ammo there. Oh. Didn't quite move sideways fast enough. Okay, there's gonna be a couple of monsters we gotta deal with here. A couple headless. Hey, what's up, man? It's like a delay before they can shoot again, so by backing up and making them shoot, I can safely go kill them without getting attacked. There's another guy kind of behind this wall right here. Yep, I got unlucky and he attacked right when I ran around the corner. Not much. My only option was to really slow it down, and sometimes I just would rather run in, you know. We don't have a lot of health left. That guy's just going through the wall. Okay, I could go back as long as I'm 8. Well, as long as I'm 8 sectors away, it won't wake them up and they won't attack me. Although there's still a chance they can spawn, so we'll just run back. Oh, that's probably not 8 sectors, but we'll try it. Oh. One of them spawned. You could tell because I recovered some health and then I got attacked. Okay, there we go. Full health. Now we can clear out this right side and go pull the chain on this side. What's up, man? Pretty easy to dodge. Sometimes when you knife them, you'll get lucky if you time it right and you'll interrupt their attack. This is a zombie. He throws these bones and he walks kind of funny. So there we go. You heard that sound. We gain it more experience with our weapon. Let's talk about the zombie real quick. The official hint book says the zombie displays no biological characteristics. It will continue to attack even while being injured, and does not even give a physical reaction to being attacked. When destroyed, the zombie disintegrates into a pile of dust. Some Tlakotha report a legend of people inhaling this dust and dying, only to have their corpses rise as zombies the following night. Zombies attack by throwing bones plucked from their own bodies. One tribesman stated that the most disturbing aspect of the zombies was their apparent violation of the law of conservation of matter. Talking about inhaling dust and dying and turning into zombies the following night, the official hintbook draft added on this sentence. Most, however, dismiss this as pure fancy, and all show extreme skepticism regarding this claim. Additionally, the draft claims those who inhaled zombie dust did so because they mistook it for cocaine. Zombie has 60 health and does 12 to 15 damage, which is quite a bit more health than the headless. If a zombie kills you, you will get the message that says, "You've been killed by a zombie." They're pretty good with their bones, aren't they? Alright, continuing on, we come up to this chain. There is a long iron chain here hanging from a hole in the ceiling. Press action if you like to pull it. The chain clanks and you hear a faint noise in the distance. We could hear that door open, which is kind of cool. Oh look, we got a little spawned headless here. So we're gonna run back. Oh, another spawn one. Okay. Actually, while we're back here, we should probably rest. Yeah, okay, now we're gonna go clear out the center. So we gotta run back a ways. Where that door opened and we killed those two headless. You know, they made this Jason made these walls all over the place, so it gets really confusing, you know, trying to remember where anything is, because it like makes almost no sense in my mind. There's a lot of headless in this intersection right here. Headless coming behind me too. I think the one behind me spawned. I don't think headless spawning is always a pain because you can't really do a whole lot about it. There's another one behind me. Stop it! Stop it! I knew because I could hear him and I got hit. Okay, so look at this rock. If you keep going to the left, you see there's this like ammo clip behind it. Kind of hard to see, but it's kind of like a hidden ammo there. Alright, well, we're gonna have to rest pretty soon already. Maybe we should just go to the end of this hallway to the door and then move on. Okay, let's kill him. We're just gonna shoot these guys. Alright, here's the door. So in the original game, the Mac versions, it opens sideways instead of down. But you can't get in until you open all the way. There's the item we're looking for, and we'll talk about that item later. When I was practicing this, there's actually a zombie that spawned in there that I could shoot him over this wall, which was kind of funny. I don't know if that's an actual thing in the original Mac games, but alright, so now we cleared out this way, so we're gonna run back. Well, it looks like there's one little cranny over here that I go into. Over here to the left. There's really nothing in here. Alright, so we're gonna run back to the beginning, and then we'll go down the left pathway. Somebody spawned behind me. Where are you? Alright. Run, 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 run. There's another secret door that will open up later on the other path. Save it here. Then we'll go down this way and pull this other chain. Gotta love me some zombie meat, or headless meat. Zombies don't have meat in this game. I think I stunned him there. I think he was gonna attack. I'm not really sure though. Okay. Alright, there is several like small rooms along this way. Here's the path to the middle that door we passed. There, I got a nice stun on him. So there's a couple doors off the side, and there's headless in these doors or small rooms with ammo. So there's another one right here. Here's another shortcut you can open up. More ammo. Make sure you go in these small rooms and grab the good ammo. We got what? 11 magazines. Good amount of ammo. Shoot. I just shot the wall. Come on, shoot. I'm getting stuck. Something behind me. Oh, that's what. Well, yeah. The levels are like so random, like the way the walls are laid out, that it makes it really difficult to like keep track of where you are and what the level layout is. Okay, here's another room with more ammo. The moral on the left, this left path, the moral of the story is check all the rooms for ammo, all the small rooms. You will not be disappointed. Alright, I don't think there's anything here. Nope. Alright, we're getting towards the end of this. I wonder if, you know, the way those levels are laid out has any indication of how scrambled the mind of this streaming god is. His mind is just a complete mess. We can kind of go in this cranny. Okay, shoot me. Alright, piece of cake. I definitely recommend using the ammo on the zombie, because he does have quite a bit more health and you won't be able to knife him without getting hit. We're just gonna run back a ways, go to where that yellow crystal was. Or should I say walk? It's not really running. We take our sweet time. Hello there. Oh, he wanted to attack us. He wanted to. Alright. Here we go. So, before we pick it up, let's talk about crystals for a second. Here's a quote from the manual about crystals. Crystals are very powerful objects. We know very little about them. Crystal must be readied before it can be used. To ready a crystal, double-click on its name in the inventory window. The activated crystal's name appears in the player window below the power bar. The power bar displays the crystal's current power. The power bar must be full before the crystal can be discharged. Press the tab key to discharge the crystal. After each use, the crystal will recharge itself. It is not known how many kinds of crystals you will come across, nor what the effects of most of them are. Hint: the yellow crystal is used to talk to dead people. Discharging the yellow crystal while standing on a dead person will initiate a conversation. Be warned, after each successive use, crystals, except the yellow crystal, recharge more slowly until they finally shatter and become useless. So you probably already have a hint. This is the yellow crystal. So let's go ahead and pick it up. Yellow crystal taken. So let's go take a look at it. The yellow crystal seems to hum in your hand. Alright, so we'll go ahead and equip or ready that. So you can see on the top right, I got a power bar now. That's from having the yellow crystal. The official hint book says, lets you speak with dead people, doesn't shatter, found on never stop firing. The yellow crystal has a recharge time of 300, which I believe is just divided by 60 to get to seconds. So I believe the recharge time is supposed to be 5 seconds. Some crystals in this game will shatter after a certain number of uses, but the yellow crystal can be used infinite number of times. As the manual said, the yellow crystal allows you to talk to the dead. We're going to go down to the ground floor and use this yellow crystal to talk to the German. So it's kind of strange that somehow the yellow crystal allows you to translate their language, which I guess they're dead. They're not really exactly talking, right? So, yeah, however it works, I don't really know, but it's got to be like somehow connected to the dreaming god's power, right? Or something like that. I don't know. All right. Let's cover our health real quick here and save, I mean. Go talk to the German. Alright. So just come up at him and start talking. What's happening? Who are you? What are you? Am I dead? Where am I? So something you should know is if I'm trying to talk to him, in this game I have to type this backslash then dot, and then I can say whatever I want. Pretty much all the dead guys will respond to name and death. So those are like 2 key words. And then that there's some keywords that are things they will say when they respond to those things. Some of the words are you can use talk to them are from, you know, other dead guys. You might you know, other words in the game, like from other dead people talking. And then there's some that are just completely random that are almost impossible to get. Also, like if I say what, there's like a couple of like phrases they'll say. He says, are you trying to confuse me? What are you saying? So there's a couple of phrases that if you like type in words that he doesn't actually respond to, that you'll get like random responses, or these same random responses. If I keep typing it, eventually he says, I don't understand, what do you mean? So he has two different random responses, and I think it's just like a 50-50 which one he uses. I don't know if it's exactly 50-50 or not. I don't know exactly what words trigger these random responses, because you can't just type anything and get these random responses. So anyways, going back to his response, he said, what's happening? Who are you? What are you? Am I dead? Where am I? So we're going to ask him, what is his name? I don't remember my name. I can see my face in a mirror shaving in the jungle this morning before we broke camp and came here, but I don't remember my name. Alright, let's ask him about the jungle, because he remembers being in the jungle. Let's not talk about the jungle. He also mentioned his camp. We camped a few miles away. That was my last night outside. Alright. Well, he didn't tell us a whole lot there. Let's ask him about his death. Mueller shot me in the back because I wouldn't follow him through this door. But he didn't come back. He got what he deserved. These two locked doors, Mueller must have went through the door somehow. Let's ask him about Mueller. Who's Mueller? Mueller was our captain, an ugly, short little man, totally devoted to our country, a real bastard. He shot me in the back. Something interesting is the demo A1 called Mueller Sergeant instead of Captain, which, you know, Sergeant wasn't an actual rank in the German army during World War II, so perhaps they caught that and fixed it in version 2 when they released the game. I don't know. We can ask him about what country is he talking about. As I already said, we are all from Germany. We already knew he was a German, so... Alright, we can ask him about the door. Mueller had some strange musical instrument he brought from Germany. When he played it on that rune in the middle of the floor, those two locked doors opened. So he's clearly talking about that blue rune in the middle of this room. Demo A1, he says both the doors instead of those two locked doors. So whatever reason they changed it. Not really a big drill. Let's ask him about this instrument that Mueller played. I didn't see it for long, but it was a bizarre brass device covered with a green cloth. Alright, we can ask him about the rune too. That strange drawing on the floor where the four corridors meet. Let's ask him about mission. So he doesn't actually say this word, I don't believe, anywhere, but this is a word he will respond to. Mueller never told us what our mission here was, just that we would be in the jungle for a few months. This jungle is humid, sticky hell. I remember Cologne. So maybe this kind of gives you an idea of why he doesn't like the jungle. In version 1.1, they took out a cuss word where after Mueller it would say, that bastard. But they left that same word in an earlier thing he said, so I don't. Seems like they missed one. Anyways, we can ask him about his cologne, which is kind of funny. Cologne? God, I'll never see it again. Are you sure I'm dead? How can you know? How could I be talking to you if I were dead? It seems like he's kind of confused about whether he's dead or not. We can also ask him about friends, which I don't believe that is something that he mentioned to us, but all my friends are dead now. 7 above, the rest below. Mueller killed them all. So he knows that 7 of his friends died above. So we will be going up and we'll be meeting all of his fellow Germans that died above. And then he says Mueller killed them all. What he really means is Mueller didn't personally kill them all like he did this German. He just got them all killed under his command. But, you know, considering Mueller killed them, you know, he obviously doesn't like the man. So, but it's a little bit of a mystery. Did this guy go up the ladder before he died? I mean, it's possible Mueller opened this door, then all the Germans went up and the 7 died and this guy never went up. Anyways, we're not really sure about that. So if we stop talking to him and then we come back and talk to him, he'll have a second intro, which some of these conversations, they'll have 2 different intros. So let's talk to him again. Who are you? Am I dead? I remember now. So now he seems to kind of recall what's going on. So we can ask him about remember. Yes, this has happened before. The same weird, speechless, disembodied sort of conversation. I don't remember more. Sorry. So he can kind of vaguely remember talking to us, so it kind of indicates he doesn't know exactly what's here. He doesn't really have a sense of time either, because he talked about going in the jungle, you know, just like yesterday. There's an unused dialogue he has in the release version of the game that says, where he says, nothing, I can't remember anything. But apparently, you know, he can remember a little bit, so maybe that's why they didn't put it in the final game. This guy also has several quotes from the demo A1 that he doesn't have in the final release version. He says, the jungle is awful. Looks like I'll be here for a long time too. Why? Why have you seen the things up there? Watched them kill your friends and fall on the bodies like wolves. Why did I refuse? But I died anyway. Thanks. I know. I'm still dead though. My only consolation is that Mueller must be as well. One question at a time. Please slow down. Okay. This has happened before. I think I remember now. No. That's not true. That can't be true. Quit lying to me. Why are you lying to me? Mueller promised we'd be home by October. Why are you back? Liar. I cannot be dead. Why do you disturb me again? Why? Begone, demon. Why? Foul spirit. Leave the dead where they lie. Do not disturb us farther. Considering the demo A1 conversations, it sounds like he did in fact see the monsters upstairs, but that isn't in the final release version, so it doesn't mean a whole lot. So from the demo A1 conversations, he's very resistant to being told that he's dead, and so he's really not aware of that fact completely. But in the final game, he seems to be somewhat aware, although somewhat resistant too. Alright, now that we talked to him, we're just going to end this game at this top left save rune on this map. And that'll be it for this video. Next video we'll go up this ladder up to lock and load, and so I'll see you guys then. Thanks for watching.